selfish. The truth will set you free, so to me, be completely honest. You dying of thirst, you dying of thirst. So hop in that water and pray that it works.
That's all I can say. We dying of thirst, man. It's you got the Patriots driving right now. New England, they're up 23-3, and the Bucs can't do anything, man. I don't know. I know those of you in Florida, y'all heard of Florida A&M University, FAMU. They got to play Ohio State yesterday, and they got beat 76-0. I watched that game just because, like, that's a really popular school over here in Tampa. A lot of people go to FAMU, so I wanted to see. I knew it was gonna be a blowout, but reason I bought that game up because it has the same feeling. And the thing that you can kind of say about the Patriots is their receivers have dropped so many passes that the score could be a lot worse right now. Can't do anything on offense, but you know what? I ain't even going to talk a whole bunch or say a whole lot because they're not giving me anything to talk about. So I took a clip from the radio station after the Saints game, and it just people calling in talking about the deficiencies of the Bucs. So I just go ahead and let that play, man. And I think Vincent Jackson is hurt. He ain't even came back in the game. So with that being said, good game to the Patriots. 6:47 left. I think on deck now is Arizona, but I'll worry about that next week at home. So ain't got much to say other than that, man. Out.
Tell you what, that sentiment is shared by a lot of players. And you don't want to turn this into a defense-offense type of thing because the defense really did a good job last night. Save for the last drive and early on when Jimmy Graham was ripping them a new one, especially right down the seam. But the offense scored just 7 points. The defense came up with a touchdown of their own. Mason Foster, dramatic pick six. And that's another thing you have to guard against moving forward. Is a rift in the locker room between the defense and the offense. Hey, offense, you need to get more done. Defense, hey, how about you stop, Jimmy Graham? Anytime you lose and you get off to an 0-2 start, you want to prevent that type of finger pointing from going on. So there are a lot of different dynamics in play here. The coaching staff not getting it done, the bad penalties, the personal foul calls, quarterback not playing up to standards. It's a very slippery slope right now that the Buccaneers are on. Buccaneer Total Access coming up at 5 o'clock with head coach Greg Schiano. Doug Martin is at 6 o'clock. But right now it's me and you on the phone lines. T-Kraz in for the big dog with Aaron from Ruskin. He's up next. What's up, Aaron?
Hey, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hey, I just wanted to bring up a couple observations of mine. I'm going to go ahead and agree with everybody that it's really the coaching in this aspect. And we lost both games, week 1 and 2, in very similar fashion. Coming down to the end of the game, you have the ball, you're in control, and it's a third down. And what do? First game, I don't disagree with him in that aspect, in that you run the ball, make the Jets use the timeouts, you take the go-ahead field goal, and you force a rookie quarterback to march the team down the field with 30 seconds and no timeouts to kick the game-winning field goal. I don't disagree with it in week 1. However, in week 2, you are 3rd and 6 from around the 30-yard line, and there's 2 minutes on the clock. So you're going to kick a game-winning field goal, you're going to kick a field goal to force the Saints to go and score a touchdown with a minute and a half. I'm sorry, it's Drew Brees. He is more than capable of marching a team down the field with a minute and a half to score a touchdown.
And that's what I was saying before, Aaron. I mean, and I completely agree with you. I brought this up last night. I thought Greg Schiano played it well last week. Run the football because all you need is a field goal in that situation. Make the Jets burn their timeouts. They played it the right way. Levante David just made a bonehead play. Last night, I'm sorry, you got to go for the jugular and end that game.
That, and as well as this last game, it was a 45-yard field goal with the elements. The field was wet, the wind was blowing, and you're going to expect your kicker to go out there and kick that field goal?
Oh, man, don't make excuses. He should have made that field goal, period. Connor Barth would have made it.
I definitely blame Greg Schiano, and I think he is, like you said before, he is holding Josh back.
Yes, he is.
Josh does not look this terrible. And when you're running the football, Doug Martin's getting 150 yards on the ground. There is no excuse.
Not only is he holding them back, it's 3rd and 10, almost on every drive. It's either 3rd and 10 or 3 and out.
No doubt about it. Thanks, Aaron, for the phone call, and I agree with you. You know, anytime you're running it at 6 yards a clip, you should be able to get play action going and take your shots.
And get a tight end in there,
I thought the
too.
perfect play call on 3rd and 6 would have been play fake Doug Martin, Vincent Jackson on a slant, because that play has been open. It was
That
open.
play works every
the
game,
evening.
the slant, and they don't throw it. They don't even
Jackson
throw a
dropped a
screen.
couple of them, too. But Josh Freeman was hitting him on that slant pattern. Vincent Jackson, 6'5", 230. You isolate him on Jabari Greer or Keenan Lewis, guys who are much smaller than he is. Or you call up a Mike Williams, who was